Well, the win for the Brewers last night, their 9th consecutive against the Dodgers during the regular season. But of course, Dave Roberts' team with the last laugh in the championship series sweep last year. With Robert Gasser, 26 years old, who started the season in AAA, made his first start last week, 3 runs over 4 innings, and lacked command in that game. Walked 2, hit 3.
Ohtani hitting .273 on the year, 8 home runs, 27 driven in, 1 for 3 last night, drove in the only run of the game for the Dodgers.
On this payoff, he takes strike 3.
That's the one. That's the one right there that he will occasionally pull that too much, but that one he located perfectly.
That's a good start to this game for Gasser.
Hiroki Sasaki, whose numbers overall aren't pretty, but he's been much better lately, and he's coming off at him what was the best start of his young career.
Last start out, 7 innings, no walks. That was the key to me, and he had his all-time best 8 strikeouts in the game.
Chourio, one of the most talented young players in baseball. He's in his 3rd season, and he's only 22. Drives a line to center field. Pages will turn and watch it sail over his head. Bounces over the top of that yellow line, and so a leadoff double for Chourio.
That swing right there, Waino, is a key for the Brewers. If he throws you an off-speed pitch, fine, but you can't miss the heater. You cannot miss Suzuki's because he only throws a 4-seamer. So if you can get him down in the zone and hit it, it could be a long night or a quick night for Suzuki, depending on which side of the ledger you're on. But that's the key for me.
Last night, 4 runs on 6 hits in the first inning for the Brewers. They won the game in the first inning yesterday.
Here's Bryce Terang.
Pokes one down the line. It's a fair ball, and it's a Milwaukee lead in the blink of an eye. Back-to-back doubles to start it. Terang drives in Chourio, 1-0, just like that.
And the Brewers, like they have seemingly for the last 2 weeks, jump out front right out of the gate. And now here's Andrew Vaughn. 1-2 pitch. Vaughn, a chopper left side. This is going to be trouble. Sasaki off the mound, bare hands it, throws to first. He threw it away. It goes into foul territory up that first baseline. Around third is Terang. He will score. Vaughn will be content with first. It is 2-0 Milwaukee here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll be an error on Sasaki. Sasaki fielded it with a bare hand.
2 doubles and a throwing error by Sasaki have led to a 2-0 first inning lead.
Sanchez works the walk, and the Brewers have first and second now. Sal Frelick, 7th batter of this inning, coming to the plate. 1-2 is a liner over the glove of Betts and into center field. Around third is Yelich. He's going to score. On his way to third is Sanchez, and he's out. Yelich scored before Sanchez was out, so the run will count, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get 3 across against the Dodgers in the bottom of the first. We go to the second inning.
And there's 1 away for the Dodgers in the second.
So here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker hitting .247, 4 home runs. He's driven in 24.
Dixon deals a 2-1. Tucker pulls a line drive over Vaughn and down the right field line. Extra bases for Kyle Tucker. He's going to keep going on his way to third. Terang's relay is high. Backed up by Gasser. It's as if he threw it right to him. But Kyle Tucker's got himself a 1-out triple.
Tucker didn't really turn on the Jets until he got about 90% of the way to second base, and Frelick must have had some problems digging it out of there. So runner at third and 1 away now for Teoscar Hernandez. 1-2 pitch. And an awkward swing and a miss from Hernandez. They had to appeal to first. Tyler Jones says yes, he did. But Gasser looks like a much different pitcher than the one we saw last Sunday. The 0-1 pitch is a fly ball into center. Hit pretty well. Chourio, though, back on it. Has it measured. Few steps shy of the warning track. Makes the catch, and Gasser gives up the 1-out triple to Tucker. No problem at all. He strands him at third. We go to the bottom of 2.
A couple quick outs here for Sasaki as he tries to get back on track after that long first inning.
Turn it over to the top of the order again in Jackson Chourio. Chourio with that double back in the first over the head of Pages. 1. And a fly ball to center. This is hit well. Pages back onto the track wall. It is off the very top of the wall. Jackson motoring into second with a double. It looked like it hit on the very top of the wall in the yellow padding. Did it hit anything behind there? It did not. It is another double, and Jackson Chourio, I can't tell you how many times this year he's come within about 12 inches of a home run. So after 2 quick outs for Sasaki in the second, you get the double that almost put a hole in the wall in center field off the bat of Chourio. And now the walk from Terang, and Andrew Vaughn is the batter.
This is a big at-bat for me in this game. Andrew Vaughn does something here. This game could get out of reach like the one did last night.
It's a fastball, and it's driven in the air to right field, but a bit off the end of the bat, and Kyle Tucker will put it away. Sasaki's able to get out of it unscathed.
Freddie Freeman starts things off for the Dodgers in the 4th inning. Facing Robert Gasser, and that is slapped down the left field side. That's a base hit. Freeman's going to round first. He's on his way to second. Here comes the throw. It'll be cut off, and Freeman is in with his 14th double, the 561st of his career.
Freddie Freeman opposite field double. Chance to get on the board for the Dodgers. Nobody out, trailing 3-0, and here's Andy Pages.
Swung on, belted to left field. That's headed to the corner. That's going to be down for a hit. Freeman around third. He'll score. And into second with a run-scoring double is Andy Pages. Dodgers on the board. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back doubles to begin the visiting 4th as Pages strikes. It's only the 2nd walk issued by Gasser tonight, but it's going to put the tying run on base. Teoscar Hernandez coming up with Pages at 2nd and Tucker at 1st.
Here's a high fly ball off to the bat of Hernandez, hooking to the corner, off the foul pole and gone. And with one big swing, Teoscar Hernandez has flipped the score. The great equalizer. The home run makes it 4-3 Dodgers.
Light tower power for Teo. His 7th home run, and the Dodgers jump out in front for the first time in the series.
So a 3-0 Brewers lead has turned into a 4-3 deficit.
The kind of day you can be proud of as a starting pitcher, though, right? I mean, 35 pitches in that first inning, and here you are in the 5th with the lead.
Absolutely. Look, it's how you come back from it. Can you keep your team in the game? And that's what a great starting pitcher does. That's what he's done today after the first.
Strikes him out looking with a splitter. You go from the high fastball to the splitter for his 3rd strikeout. Strikes out Terang. That's back-to-back Ks against 2 guys he was yet to retire.
See, it's hard for him to buy into pitching low in the zone when you get swing and miss at the top. Those are fun. Those are fun. He's got to be able to do both, though.
So here's Vaughn, 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 5th.
Fastball poked on the ground to second. Rojas gobbles it up.
3 straight 1, 2, 3 innings for Roki Sasaki. He's retired 10 straight Brewers. Roki Sasaki done after 5. 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. 87 pitches, 56 for strikes. He is the pitcher of record on the plus side.
As Vesia brings a 3-2 and Yelich takes ball 4. Tying run aboard to lead off the 6th.
That's a good start to the inning for the Crew.
Swing and a miss. Gets him with a fastball. Back from 3-0 to strike him out.
So a walk and a strikeout against Vesia here in this bottom of the 6th for the Brewers.
Got him with the high fastball. Back-to-back Ks for Vesia.
2 down, a man aboard, and Sal Frelick coming up. Ball is swung on and hit in the air toward left center field. Circling behind it is Andy Pages. He'll make the catch, and the side is retired. Inning is over.
And Joey Ortiz patiently works out a base on balls. Tying run aboard with nobody out here in the 7th. G-squares, he bunts up the 3rd baseline. A play for Espinal. Barehanded pick and throw, and he just got him. But the sacrifice is successful. So the tying run, Ortiz into scoring position with 1 out for Jackson Chourio.
1-2 to Chourio. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. Strike 3.
Yeah, and that's where you can get Jackson. If you're throwing fastballs, you can't let him extend. You can get him in, you can get him up and in, especially with 2 strikes.
They're going to put Terang on intentionally and go righty-righty against Andrew Vaughn.
And Vaughn hits a ground ball towards short. Charging his bets, he'll throw on to first in time to get him. 34 straight scoreless innings for the Dodger bullpen. A new franchise record. 4 back-to-back walks to start the Dodger 8th. Dodgers have set up shop, nobody out. Runners at 1st and 2nd for Will Smith, who's 0 for 3.
Smith bangs a base hit into center field. Freeman's given the wave. The throw from Chourio is not in time, and an RBI single for Will Smith.
And Will Smith comes through with an RBI base hit, and the Dodgers lead it 5-3.
It's a big insurance run for the Dodgers here. Teoscar Hernandez is the batter, and Jake Woodford takes over on the mound for the Brewers. Runners on the corners, 1 out.
Ground ball right side, a base hit. Here comes Pages in to score. Rounding second, on his way to 3rd is Tucker. Teoscar Hernandez with his 4th run batted in the ball game. It is 6-3.
And the same situation remains for the Dodgers. Runners on the corners, and still just 1 out. Here's Miguel Rojas.
And now a squeeze play, pushed along first. Flip to the plate is late. Rojas squeezes home Tucker, and the Dodgers lead it 7-3. Beating the Brewers at their own game right there.
The Dodgers have grabbed control of this game. They have lost 9 consecutive games to the Brewers in the regular season, but they have control of this one now. That's the second walk of the inning. That is now 10 walks issued to Dodgers batters over the course of this game. Runners move up 90 feet, so second and third and 2 away now.
2 for 3 for Teoscar Hernandez. 0-1 pitch. He swings and loops one into right field. A base hit. Freddie's going to score. Here comes Smith in behind him. He slides. He's safe. And a 2-out, 2-run single for Teoscar Hernandez, who has 6 RBIs in the game, and the Dodgers now lead it 9-3.
Have a night, Teoscar.
And now first and second and 2 away.
Espinal scorches a base hit to left center field, and the route is on. The Dodgers with double digits. Espinal streaks into second with a double as he scores Hernandez. 4 in the 4th, 3 in the 8th, 3 in the 9th.
Runners off second and third. 2 down.
And now here's Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani swings, rips it to right field. That's a base hit. Rojas will score. They'll hold Espinal at third. The Dodgers have added another. It's an RBI base hit for Shohei Ohtani. It's 11-3. And there's 2 down in the bottom of the 9th.
So here's Chourio, has a couple of doubles tonight. He's 2 for 4.
Next pitch right there at the knees. Called. Strike 3 and the ball game is over. The Dodgers end a streak by the Brewers of 9 straight regular season wins.